Hello, today I'm going to be listening to Bleeds by Wednesday. I listened to Rat Saw God a while back, and I said I would get to this album. It has been a minute, but that's what I'm going to do today. As always, this whole video will be up uncut and unedited on my Patreon if you're interested. First track is Reality TV Argument Bleeds. Anticipation. Okay. Damn.
Taking the ticks off of you. If you need me, I'll call you. In wino shoes, he drags his feet, and I crawl toward you unkillably. Walk over the wet boards of a wooden bridge when I don't feel like being comforted.
I really do like that kind of sardonic type of voice that she uses.
Melting
I think it's fun.
like a movie burning from the sky. With high beams on, we're driving.
I do really like how powerful this feels as an opener.
Dog-legged logging road. Look back and watch the engine blow through the darkness and the dripping snow.
I mentioned Rat Saw God, and I think the thing that really stuck out to me when I listened to that album is how real their music feels and how comforting that is to kind of listen to. With the way that she sings and the kind of cynicism in the lyrics, it's all very familiar and relatable to me in a way that I really enjoy. Yeah, the first lyric literally being about, picking ticks off of someone. It's very down to earth. It's not overly polished, and I really like that about it. And yeah, I like how noisy it was. Yeah, I do believe, based on what I know, that this might be a little bit of a breakup album, perhaps. So it seems like we're kind of already getting a hint of that in these lyrics. Let's keep going with Townies.
Catching up with the Townies, some have gone, but most are still around. The ghosts, them surround me, hang on tight until
I do love the
they
twang
drown.
in there too.
Met you in the neighborhood, you had connects to get us high, and then you sent the nudes around. I never yelled at you about it, 'cause you
I don't know whether I'm supposed to laugh or feel bad with that lyric.
Group of girls went around telling everywhere you fooled around and gave you a strong reputation for being someone always down.
I do feel like that melody is gonna get stuck in my head.
Said I get it now. You were 16 and bored and drunk, and they're just Townies.
Such a weird combination of feelings, because part of me finds this heartbreaking, part of me feels warm and fuzzy, part of me feels energized. I feel like I'm getting pulled in so many directions emotionally. It's like the way that they write about things is like kind of so cynical, but also so comedic at the same time. I feel like their songs have like a very distinct tone. Yeah, what is it with Wednesday and having great track twos? At least on the two projects that I've heard. Yeah, I like this one a lot lyrically. I can definitely relate to it in the sense that like when you grow up somewhere small and kind of uneventful, like if there's a story about you, it suddenly becomes everyone else's business. Like no one can keep a secret. Everyone knows everything about each other. You know, having these things done to you and the people around you, and then kind of looking back on who did it and sort of forgiving them, begging on my knees. And I get it now, you were 16 and bored and drunk. I really enjoy the way that she writes and tells stories. Like it just really speaks to me, and it makes the songs feel kind of cozy, despite how depressing they can be sometimes. Next track is Wound Up Here by Holdin' On.
Scratch our ticket for the education lottery. Found him drowned in the creek. Face was puffy. They hung his dirty jersey up in a trophy case next to his girlfriend in a picture with a varsity face. Around up here, but holding on. Your face
I do really like her voice too. Feels very unique.
we'd screw into the springs of the trampoline. You saw a pit bull puppy pissing off a balcony.
Their lyrics are very fun.
Here, but holding on. I wound up here, but holding on. Wound up here, but holding on.
Yeah, again, so 90s.
Wound up here, but holding on.
Here we go.
Read your name at the wake, snack from a vending machine, like a smack on the ass at the back of a dream. Mounted antlers in the kitchen on a crooked nail. Other killers keep teeth, keep the fingernails. I wound up here by holding on.
Yeah, like something I like about her as a singer is that sometimes she sounds so like dry, so nihilistic, and then sometimes she sounds so fucking expressive, like right now. Yeah. Speaking of storytelling, I'm going to take a second to reread these lyrics because I don't know if I fully know what happened. In North Carolina, Hartzman's home, the education lottery is just the name for the state lottery since the funds go to education. The high school sports star depicted in this song could also be trying to win the education lottery, hoping that he can get a scholarship to college by being good at sports. His dreams are tragically cut short by drowning. So I guess this is the story of some like high school athlete drowning. I don't know if it's a true story or not. I do really love this lyric, mounted antlers in the kitchen on a crooked nail. Other killers keep teeth, keep the fingernails. I mean, again, like the songwriting, it's all like so detailed and about such specific things. And like, I can't relate to it, but it paints such a vivid picture that I feel like I'm watching it happen. And I do really love how they turn these very depressing stories into beautiful songs. Next track is Elderberry Wine.
Sweet song is a long con. I drove you to the airport with the e-brake on. Ain't heard that voice in a long time. Had to check back there to make sure you were alive. Angel hum of an electric car.
This is very pretty.
Reverses toward me, but everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry
like this just makes me feel like I should be curled up with a blanket or something.
Growing up, say it's mostly CBD. Said I wanna have your baby, 'cause I freckle when you tan. I find comfort that angels don't give a damn. But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine.
Yeehaw. She feels like a very, like, timelessly beautiful song. I feel like so many different people would love this.
But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine.
Yeah.
And your eyes are the green of tornado sky, 'cause even the best champagne still tastes like elderberry wine.
Yeah, that one was great. That one's my favorite so far, which is saying something because all the rest have been great too. Like a little bit more mellow than the others, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. The raw elderberry is poisonous, but can be processed into a sweet tasting wine. Kind of like having this sweet relationship, but knowing that it has the potential to be toxic if it's not properly taken care of, I'm assuming, is what I should be taking from this. Yeah, it's kind of a sad song, I guess, but why be happy when you could listen to that? I feel like I want to hear it like 10 more times in a row, but I will move on. Next track is Phish Pepsi. Okay.
Snuck in through the tennis court, laid in the dark on the carpeted floor. Came here for a party in middle school. Rode my bike home, drunk off the floor logo. Looks like you're holding up alright,
Vocal effect is so interesting.
but I know it's sometimes
feels very
hard to
different.
tell.
I like the heavier drums too.
I don't sleep in that room anymore. We watched a Phish concert and Human Centipede. Two things I now wish I had never seen. We smoked weed
This is
out
very
of a
fun.
Pepsi can, lying around under a Christmas tree.
Okay. That was a great time. We watched a Phish concert in Human Centipede. Two things I now wish I had never seen is a really funny lyric. I have not watched a Phish concert, nor have I watched Human Centipede, but I will take your word for it. That was a weird one, but I did kind of love it. It does feel a little weird, just like tonally after Elderberry Wine, like it just immediately really lightens the mood. But I did have a great time with it. That was pretty short. Let's keep going with Candy Breath.
Broken nose piercing, right away into good containers. Going down at midnight.
Yeah. Okay.
In the fridge light,
The guitar.
scattered like cockroaches through the dusty door.
Yeah, this one goes off.
Opened up a portal into
I do really like how noisy this album gets. That one was kind of intense. I feel like the last three songs have all been so wildly different. I do really like how much grit that one had, and I think it works so well with all of the kind of like rural everyday things that they're writing about. I said that like they're very good at turning depressing stories into beautiful songs. They're also very good at turning kind of like mundane everyday things into beautiful songs as well, which I think is really cool. Great time. Next song is The Way Love Goes.
Knocking on that screen door, even though I can see right through. Feel like I'm almost good enough to know you. I oversold myself on the night we met. Not as entertaining as you might have thought I was then. Newer and much sweeter. Many much more patient.
Sounds so delicate
Much
compared to everything
more
else.
than I can give. You have seen me angry.
I do really like her
Oh,
voice
it's
here.
not been easy.
Feels so sincere.
And I know it can't always be. And that's the way love goes.
That was kind of upsetting. It was very pretty and also a little bit heartbreaking. I oversold myself on the night we met. I'm not as entertaining as you might have thought I was then. Like, as much as I do love the heavier tracks on this album, the softer ones are also so pretty. Like this and Elderberry Wine are really up there for me. And I feel like I'm kind of on an emotional roller coaster going from song to song, but I do really enjoy it all. Yeah, next track is Pick Up That Knife.
Crack my tooth on a cough drop. Winter stuck around after it's gone. Grocery store on Christmas. Parked too close to someone to get out.
Okay.
Drunk and dark is broken. Sometimes it feels like it will never end.
Damn. All right.
Did you think we'd make it?
What is happening?
Water down the broken drain.
I was hoping for another one of those heavier sections.
Paid at a death grip show.
Great.
Bottle spit, dip, and tell dirty jokes. You keep on feeding that.
Yeah, this one is kind of crazy.
addiction.
Feels like there's so many different
Squeezing the
sections.
bottle and burning from itching. When you pick up that knife, you're asking for a fight. Mouthed off to those bikers at a vacant stoplight.
Yeah, this one is all over the place.
Never could get your head out of your eyes. Baptized to freedom and born in bondage. Gotta bury you deep to keep the dogs from digging. They'll meet you outside. They'll meet you outside. They'll meet you outside.
There's the screaming. I like how it started off a little more like low key. I feel like I was like, okay, this is cool. And then it really kicked in after the second verse. And I feel like the contrast kind of makes sense with the lyrics about kind of like being on the edge, like feeling like everything is going wrong at once. I like how even when the songs are about bad things, you still get a sense of humor in the music. Like it still has personality. It all feels very human and like true to life. Yeah, it seems like this one kind of fades into the next one, so I'll take it back. Okay. Hello. Oh my god. This is such a burst of energy. Well, it's a continuation of the screaming from the previous song, I guess. We got the build up and it continued into this. Something I will say is that something that I like about this album is that I felt like when I listened to Rat Saw God, it was so front loaded and most of the like excitement was in the first few tracks, whereas I feel like it's more spaced out here. It caught me very off guard and it was very exciting. And yeah, it was short. So let's get into Bitter Every Day. That was such like a compact burst of energy. I don't know. Anyways.
Grocery store sushi. You're chopping ketamine with the motel room key. Like a razor on a water slide. Surgeon seeing the scalpel sewn inside. Roll the tires down a mighty hill. You just keep on swimming through until you get past.
I do really like how a lot of these songs just feel like you're listening to like a friend rant or like them to tell you a story or something. I don't know. Like it all just feels so unfiltered.
Most of us are on a poster stapled to a pole. She'd kill the guy and left
Like where else are you gonna get lyrics like this?
by the road. 'Cause to you it's just like swimming through a cold spot in the lake. And the sweetest parts of life keep getting bitter every day.
I feel like that final lyric, the sweetest parts of life keep getting bitter every day, does kind of remind me of Elderberry Wine. Like the writing of this is so fucking specific and I don't really relate to any of this other than maybe like grocery store sushi. That's about it. But it's so easy to feel it because like they just really, really paint a picture and I feel like I'm there. Next track is Carolina Murder Suicide.
My legs were sticking to a leather chair, the heat from the streets making waves in the air.
Like, this just sounds kind of anxiety inducing. I feel like I should be holding my breath.
And notice the look his daughter had when her dad pulled that Tacoma in the gravel drive. They forced themselves inside, found the scattered piles of a Carolina murder suicide.
I feel like this one might kind of explode, but
I'd seen
it definitely requires a little more patience, but I do find it quite
wrapped
captivating.
up hands at the bag in the garage, and I'd heard him shoot bottles off the top of wooden box.
Yeah, this one is unsettling, but I like it. Definitely a very different feeling to anything else on the album.
The fire kept on burning at the scraps. The ruins rotted away in the rain, and the fruit flies went to sleep in the drain.
Fruit flies went to sleep in the drain. That one was much more of a slow burn, obviously, but I did think it was cool. And it kind of reminded me of Wound Up Here by Holding On, lyrically, just in the sense that it's like this story told from this observer's perspective. Yeah, it also kind of reminds me of that, like, small town feeling where, again, like, something happens and it's all anyone can talk about because things don't happen very often. It was definitely different, but I liked it. We have reached the final track, Gary's 2.
Went for a drink at the bar down the road, watching horses and betting your clothes. You head out the door then to go for a smoke. It hit on the way out and stubbed to your toe. He took one look at you after he stopped to laugh, and he noticed you mistook
Sure.
you got it on. Half of some bastard from the bar who had slept with his wife. You said, I never seen you in my God-given life. Stood up and brushed off and felt for your mouth, and your teeth leapt from you, so you spit them all out. You took up your pride and you took up the bad, and you went for that shithead out his kneecap.
I did not think this was how we were going to end, but why not?
The dentist took pause but said, seems fine to me. And that's how you got dentures at age 33. You told me this story as you stood by your truck.
What the
I
hell?
said, Gary, man, you have the worst of all. I always did wonder how your teeth stayed so nice when the only
Okay, that felt kind of abrupt. Who slept with Gary's wife? Or I guess not Gary's wife. Who slept with the guy who hit Gary's wife? It was fun. Fun way to end. And yeah, like obviously she's so good at like telling a story and making you feel like you know the people that she's singing about. And like in my mind, all these songs are taking place in the same little town. And like I feel like I got to witness it all. I feel like I took a trip to this tiny little town. And yeah, it was very, very endearing. And overall, like I did really love some of the songs on Rat Saw God. Chosen to Deserve is my favorite on that album. I really, really love that song, and I really loved it the first time I heard it, but it's grown on me even more. I think it's incredible. Bull Believer is obviously really incredible. But I think as an album, I definitely prefer this as like a complete experience. Favorite tracks, Elderberry Wine, for sure. Townies, also. Maybe like pick up that knife, I would say, on first listen. Feel free to let me know what you think about the album, what your favorite tracks are. If there's anything else that you would like to see me check out on the channel, let me know. Recommendations are very, very helpful. I will hopefully see you next time for whatever we do next. This whole video is up uncut, unedited on my Patreon. And yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye.